Oh, oh, where was I? Where was I? Where was I? Where was I? Am I back? Am I back? Am I back? Am I real? Can you see me? Can you see me? Can you really see me? I've been trying to go live for 9 years. What happened? What happened? I've just been trapped in this room. Am I back? Okay. I don't see. No, I gotta make sure. All right. I'm live. I'm good. Stream information. Here we go. I'm going to now, this time, switch OBS scenes to the game and capture the game, and then the stream is not going to crash. Are we back? Please tell me we're back. I can't see. Oh shit. All right, let me open up my own. I'm watching myself. I'm watching myself live. Am I real? Am I real? Will you tell me if I'm real? I'm real. We're so back. Oh, we're in the fucking saddle. That's my giddy up sound. Okay. I'm gonna fix this all. Fix it, lock it in, change the category. Come on, Charles. You can do it. You're a streamer now. You're live. Come on. Change the category. Type in the words. I'm typing them wrong. I got it. All right. We are going to be playing Slay the Princess, which I know very, very little about. I saw RT Game made a video on it, and the title seemed very, very interesting. I saw that Rambo, I think, played it. And I saw that it just looked like a sort of, honestly, guys, life's been hard, right? For all of us. And I just think we could all use a sweet little, cute little game. So, this seemed like just the right thing, you know? It seemed like just the right thing. Just a nice little, cute little experience for all of us. Okay. Are we good? What game is this? Video game. It's so loud. Shit. That should be a little... Is that better? Okay. I had two sources, sorry. Okay, that's better. Yeah, sorry for just the insane ominous drone. Can you hear my dark tinnitus right now? Can you hear that drone? Good. Gonna make sure you can. Okay, you should be able to. Yes. Great. Okay, here we go. Content warning. Basically, if you're guys, I was gonna say if you're a little baby, but I don't actually know. It's probably fine. It's probably fine. Whatever horrors you may find in these dark spaces, have heart and see them through. There are no premature endings. Speak for yourself. There are no wrong decisions. There are only fresh perspectives and new beginnings. This is a love story. Okay, well that's sweet. Let's see, we're already full screen. New game. Let's do it. Chapter 1. The hero and the princess. Oh, that's nice.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Okay. Well, narrator, that sounds like a nice little cabin.
You're here to slay her.
Never mind.
If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay. Pretty cut and dry. The end of the world? What are you talking about? Okay, let's see. Wow, there's a lot. Okay. Thanks for telling me what to do.
Don't mention it. It's all part of the job.
Appreciate it.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
Okay.
A warning before you go any further.
Yeah, of course. What's up?
She will lie, she will cheat,
Okay.
and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Sounds good.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
I didn't think that at all.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Okay. Proceed into the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Might be good, narrator, if we're thinking the same thing for slaying the princess.
The blade is your implement.
Nice. Okay.
You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Okay, let's take that.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
We're on the same page, and we're reading the same book. Enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of
Like me.
rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Good way to think about it, honestly.
Her voice carries up the stairs.
Oh,
Who's there?
It's just me, Charlie Slimecicle. You've probably seen my streams.
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Oh,
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
hi.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Come on down.
I mean, okay, I'm coming down to kill you with a knife.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Okay.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Yeah, seems like it.
Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Yeah. Shit, dude, she's in my head. No!
Then drop the knife.
Nuh-uh.
We should. It'll go a long way to building trust with her. Don't you dare.
No.
It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. But killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
I'm probably gonna keep this knife so that I can kill her.
You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
Because the game, I mean, it's cold again. It's called Slay the Princess.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me?
Not really, no.
Because you should be.
Oh shit, okay.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Nuh-uh.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right?
Nuh-uh.
And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
Nuh-uh.
So,
Got her on the
you should
ropes.
just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
Oh yeah? Check this out.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
Let's see, Slay... Oh, that's the name of the game!
Doubt, unfortunately, clouds your thoughts as you attempt to run her through.
It does?
A moment of distraction and hesitation is
Oh,
all she
shit!
needed to sidestep your thrust and deliver a catastrophic blow to your jaw. It feels like you've been hit with a sledgehammer.
Oh!
You can feel bone grinding
my
on bone
weak
where your
jaw.
jaw has been fractured.
My weak chin, what the fuck?
Holy shit, that hurt!
Oh, fuck!
Though she's unarmed, the shock of that first strike is enough to stagger you, putting you and the princess on somewhat equal
Oh,
footing.
why am I so small? It shrunk me. Oh, fucking shrunk me, dude. Oh, fuck. Am I like Mario?
Your blade slashes through
Oh
the
my
air
God,
again and again,
we're
and
kicking
her
the shit out
fists
of each
connect
other.
with your body as many times or more, each impact as heavy as that first bone-crushing hit. We can still turn this around.
I don't know. Flee and lock her in the basement. Finish the job. All right, we gotta slay the. It's not looking good though. Oh, I don't know. I think I need a breather. I think I need a breather. Oh shit. Oh shit. All right. Okay. Ow, you win.
Serious?
Ow. Fuck.
As internal bleeding sets in, the blade falls from your trembling hands, clattering to the ground, uselessly.
Oh.
You lacked the will to finish the job, your bruised and broken body falling to its knees before.
Oh, stop, please. Please don't kill me.
The princess, exhausted, chest heaving with heavy breaths,
I start losing for a second.
tosses
I
the
start
blade
begging.
away from you.
Please, God, let me live.
This is the end, isn't it?
Is this really the best you could do? Look at you. Completely broken.
Please let me go.
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little disappointed.
Please let me go. Let me live.
She plants her foot on your chest and pushes you onto your back, the air leaving your lungs in a heavy puff. And then she brings her knee to your throat.
Please let me go.
She leans into it with the kind of weight you didn't think her slight frame could possibly
Oh my
possess,
God.
shattering your windpipe and leaving you starved for breath.
It's too bad. I was looking forward to some company.
Chat, you are unhinged right now.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Well. Guess that's it, Gunkers. We didn't really slay the princess after all, but maybe we slayed something even better. The realization that the thoughts that we will be a hero because we never will, because sometimes what you do just isn't good enough, and sometimes it just hurts too bad, and you gotta stop and give up. Thank you so much for watching, and I will slime you later, is what I would say. But we gotta go back. We gotta go back. What?
You're on a path in the woods,
What?
and at the end of that path is a cabin. You're here to slay her.
Oh. That's a... Oh, I didn't real... Oh, God. I didn't realize it didn't have consequences, and I died like a bitch. Oh, I died like such a bitch. I'm gonna pretend I don't remember it. I can't admit that happened.
Before you go any further, she will lie. We might as well just pledge ourselves to her and stop pretending we're capable of doing anything in this situation. She probably doesn't even need to try to overpower us.
That's crazy. I think my internal monologue just switched accents.
Can we tone down the pessimism just a smidge? I'm not being a pessimist. I'm just being realistic.
Fuck, dude.
You're being annoying. Just ignore their bickering, and whatever you do, don't pledge yourself to her. I cannot stress enough how absolutely catastrophic that would be for everyone, yourself included. I agree. If she's wrongfully imprisoned, then we should rescue her, but if he's telling the truth, we shouldn't just hand her the world on a silver platter.
My God, am I going to get a new internal monologue every time? This is hype.
Rescue her? Given the stakes of the situation, there isn't really a difference between rescuing her and pledging yourself to her. Either would be terrible. So please try to ignore both of those knuckleheads and focus on saving the world. Let's not make this harder than it has to be.
There's actually 3 knuckleheads narrate. There's the voice of the hero, the voice of the broken, and the voice of the fucking down bad deranged, which is also the Twitch chat right now. Jesus Christ.
If that's what you want, I guess I'd...
We got this. All right, we're here to slay the princess.
The interior of the cabin is larger and more grandiose than its humble exterior would suggest. The only furniture of note is a massive marble altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Okay.
The blade is your implement,
Right.
You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Oh,
Why do we feel so small? We don't feel small. We are small.
We are? Approach the mirror?
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
There's a mirror right there.
What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
Okay.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
What the fuck?
We should count ourselves lucky. Some things are better left unseen.
Okay. I think my eczema's flaring up a little bit. Gonna take the blade?
You take the blade from the altar. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Does this whole situation change based on my perception of her? So now that I went out like a bitch?
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a spiral staircase. Its steps almost as deep as you are tall. The smell of incense drifts up from below. For a moment, you almost feel at ease.
Does that mean she's gonna demolish me?
This is actually kind of nice.
Okay.
It's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her booming voice rolls up the stairs.
Yep.
Is that a guest I hear?
Ah!
Don't linger on the stairs. Come down and witness me.
That is a new kind of talk.
You weren't kidding when you said it was booming. She wasn't like this last time.
Witness me is
We need
crazy.
to get down there. She wants us to see her. We need to see her.
No.
Should we be worried about your sudden change in attitude?
My hand, it's
Just a few
drifting
minutes
towards
ago, you were going
my
on
credit
about how
card.
pointless
The
everything
tier
was.
3 sub
Now
is
you
locked in.
want
Fuck.
to go down there. It doesn't matter what that little voice says. He's not the one making the decisions. Though if his ramblings get you to the princess, they get you to the princess.
I am worried about the kind of woman that says to witness her. I feel she may be perhaps a monstrosity from a tome of creatures.
Making your way down the spiral staircase is a time-consuming and exhausting effort, every step requiring you to clamber over one edge before dropping to the next.
Okay.
But soon the end comes into view, and you tumble to the bottom, entering the vast, temple-like room beyond.
All right, chat, stay focused. We are here to kill the princess, slay the princess. All right, let's all focus up. We're here. We're present. We've got this. There's nothing.
princess
Oh
stands
shit!
Almost glowing in the weak
We're
starlight,
fucked.
her figure framed by a stained
We're
glass
so unbelievably
window.
fucked.
Her long hair billows around
my
her,
God.
and a chain binds her wrist to the far wall.
We're so unbelievably fucked. She's gonna fucking force choke me through the screen, and I'm gonna die.
The chain is nothing to her. It might as well be a toy for all the good it would do. I told you it was pointless to resist her.
You're just saying that, dude.
The little bird has returned to me. I wonder what he wants.
Worms. I mean,
You brought that knife again, even though you know it's useless.
Oh shit.
Such
Oh, shit.
charming audacity. Drop it.
Nuh-uh. Okay. No. We're gonna
As
say.
if on command, the blade
Fuck.
slips from your
Well,
grasp.
shit.
It clatters
Well.
uselessly to the floor.
Well.
But we didn't drop it. We decided to grip it tighter, remember? Are you really just going to let that happen to us? I have a duty to report facts as facts, and the fact is that you dropped the blade.
I did.
Of course we dropped it. She's so much more than us. You wouldn't understand what it feels like to be in her presence.
Okay. All right. You gotta go, bro.
Oh, I understand what's going on, and you'd better snap yourself out of it.
Kneel.
Nuh-uh. No. Nuh-uh.
Oh, are you still trying to defy me? I said kneel.
Your legs buckle,
Oh.
and your knees hit the floor.
That's my good little bird. Now, why don't we talk?
Okay.
The last time we met, you tried to kill me.
Though to be fair, I
And
gave up.
here you
Very
are
pathetically.
again, trying
So
to
technically.
succeed where you've already catastrophically failed. What draws you back here beyond the empty halls of death?
It's a very cool way to say the basement.
Speak.
The last time we met,
Oh shit.
nobody should have met her before this. You should be the first. You're the only one I'd trust to deal with her. Then you shouldn't have trusted us. There was nothing we could
so
do
the
to
narrator's
stop her
not-
then. And there's nothing we can do to stop her
What?
now. He's being melodramatic, but yeah, we've been here before and she absolutely destroyed us. What are we even supposed to do to stop her?
Okay.
That's worrying. Whatever you do, don't tell her why you're here. It's best not to give her any ideas.
I'm pretty sure she gets the gist. Nuh-uh.
Perhaps you need another lesson in submitting to your betters. Pick up that needle.
Oh, okay.
Do it. It's what she wants. No objections here. I don't know what she's planning, and I don't like that we don't know what she's planning, but we might as well pick up the blade. As your eye falls on the blade, you feel a weight. Some divine
fucking
hand that
hate
sits
needles,
unperceived by your senses, but that manages to push you towards its desires like an unseen puppeteer.
Okay. Pick up. Why are you gonna try and make me do with it? I'm going to kill you. You're not kidding about this divine hand. Who's doing this? Is it her? Is it you? No. Pick up the blade. Okay.
You reach forward and grasp the blade.
Stand.
Alright. I seriously, I just nailed it.
This one's easy. See? This isn't so bad. Okay, yeah. We can do that. We were probably gonna stand anyway.
Oh no, man, she's getting to you too. I'm gonna kneel for. Stop making me do things. Stand.
You can feel a creaking tension between body and will as you slowly rise to your feet, like two foes forced into an unhappy truce. The princess eyes you with soft contemplation. The moment seems to last a lifetime, the silent anticipation of what's to come dragging out the long, painful seconds. But all silences are broken eventually.
To define me is to claim we stand on level ground. We do not.
Okay, you have a Go XLR. I get you have reverb on your mic.
Shadow, while I am brilliant radiance.
I'm an alpha, and I am the alpha. I'm gonna die,
Take
dude.
that knife in your hand
No!
and slit your throat.
What?
Huh? It's like what? Huh? That is the most fairy.
You don't have to listen to her. You're armed. Just steel your nerves, step forward, and end this.
And this?
Oh, we'll end this all right.
No! Is this seriously?
Your hand lifts the blade and brings it towards your throat. Okay, I apologize for the unclear language. End her.
Yeah. Oh, my bad. Mix it up a little bit. Going to slay. No, I'm not gonna slay him. I'm gonna slay the princess.
Your body is sluggish and unresponsive, actively fighting against you, but you do your best to stagger forward. One step at a time, you move towards the princess.
Slay yourself.
Slitting your throat would have been a mercy, but it seems you're in need of a harsher lesson.
I'm ready. I learned. I know your moves. Let's do this.
Plunge that knife into your lungs.
Why is that better?
I'm sorry.
What?
Don't. As you take another step forward, the blade digs into your ribs, slicing through flesh with ease. It somehow feels like an entirely natural thing to do, while the simple act of walking has become an arduous impossibility.
Didn't need him. Let's do this, woman.
Then it slides back out, the wound burning as a small hiss of air escapes through the fresh orifice. Blood fills your lungs.
Still got the other one. Let's go.
Now, do it again. Keep doing it until I give you permission to stop.
No, I can fight you at the same
Those
time.
are just words. You don't have to listen to her.
It's what she wants.
You, heroic one, what are you doing? Don't just let this happen. Stop him from killing you. I'm on it.
Are you?
Your other hand locks around your wrist, struggling to keep it from perforating vital organs. But the blade still flails towards you, managing to slice bits of skin that plop to the floor to join the growing pile of blood and gore beneath you. Despite the pain, you manage to keep yourself in one piece. At least for now.
One Piece. Oh, thanks, Queen Rissa, for the show. Oh yeah, all right. The whole fucking royal bloodline's here now. Great.
What a pitiful display. A wounded little bird thinking it can defy a god. It doesn't have to be like
I can still do it.
It doesn't have to hurt so much. You can choose a gentle end. You can choose to leave that punctured vessel for the next.
What does that mean? Slay the princess!
Or you can pathetically struggle against yourself until the floor of this temple is painted with the bloody impressions of your futility.
No, I'm one step at a time.
You continue to approach the princess, even as the repeated gouges of your blade expose bone and muscle to the open air of the
Oh,
basement.
God.
You know, this would be a lot easier if you gave us a hand.
Oh. Yeah, it kind of would be. It's in the wall somewhere, right?
My influence only goes so far, and I can only juggle so many things at once. The best I can do right now is to continue to drive you forward. Believe me, this whole ordeal would be so much easier if I didn't have to contend with free will.
Can you talk faster, dude? I'm fucking lost my organ steam,
You're
probably.
the one making things difficult. You're the one making us hurt. She doesn't want to hurt us. She's just doing what she has to.
Stop.
Oh. Mucho picado.
As you finish crossing the room,
Please don't kick
you
the shit
fall
out of me.
to your
Please don't
knees
kick
at
the
the
shit out of me.
princess's feet, your chest heaving as your blood pools in the crevices of the stone floor, the coppery taste coating your throat. The princess
The
kneels down,
meaty sound.
lifting your chin with her finger as her face lowers to yours.
How large is she?
Your devotion is misplaced. You've surrendered to delusion. But something about your defiant spirit speaks to me. You are different than you were before.
Let me at her. Let me at her. Come on.
Perhaps, if you've learned your lesson, I can spare you from the release of death.
No, I have to character develop.
There's a place at my side for you, if you'll have it. Not as an equal, but as something worthy to be kept. A priest, perhaps. Or a pet.
Okay, Chad.
Well, that's
You
the
are
meaning,
worrying.
isn't it? Yes, how thoughtful of her.
I don't want to hear the voice of the bro. What is bro gonna say?
It's a mercy. Take it.
Oh my god.
I think he's given up whatever say he had at the start of all this. At least one of you is sane. She's within striking distance, and she's only negotiating now because she knows you have what it takes to put an end to
So
her.
not true.
Seize the moment before it's too late.
Just so. All right. Here we go. Here we go. All right. I pop off. I do a backflip. DM. I do a triple fucking backflip, and I cut her head off.
No.
What?
Yes. Though your body trembles, struggling to defend itself in the face of the princess's overwhelming will, you finally manage to break
Let's
through,
go!
darting to her side before she can react. The wind of your freedom rushes
Why is
through
he that
you as you
big?
channel it into a decisive blow, stabbing into the soft flesh of her ankle and severing the tendons in an act of unyielding defiance.
1 HP down. 9 million to go.
She falls to the floor, crashing unceremoniously to her knees. But you don't give her any time to recover. Your heart
Holy
pounding with
shit, I'm going for it!
determination, you plunge your blade into her chest. As you find your target again and again, she laughs, crude emotion breaking through her once stony composure as your blade cuts her flesh.
Why is she laughing?
We can do this, can't we?
I don't know. I got no fucking lungs.
You always could. The decision to give you this task was not made lightly. You're here for a reason.
It's not too late to pick up the pieces. It's not too late to toss that blade aside and beg for forgiveness.
All right, bro. Okay.
Shut up.
I can't believe you would actually strike me. You
heathen! You worm! You defiler! You don't know the consequences of your arrogance!
I'm no worm. I eat worms. I'm the big bird. Let's do it. Oh.
Before you can strike the final blow, the princess lashes out, knocking you off your feet.
God damn. God damn.
There's an unsettling wet pop as your spine breaks, numbness and pain spreading through your body. As you rebound towards the ceiling in a moment of disorientated lightness, she drives her fist into your chest. Your body is crushed as she pulverizes you into the floor, the ground itself breaking from the impact.
Oh my God!
You lie there, broken, beyond pain, unable to even see what she's done to you. But the princess is succumbing to her own wounds as well. She looks down upon her body in abject horror and disgust.
You made me use my hands. I can feel myself twisting into something new, something dull, something defiled. What have you done to me?
What do you usually do? I don't...
You're monsters and conspirators. I can't bear to watch this.
The princess has been nothing but cruel to you. You should feel liberated by her fall.
Yeah!
But I don't feel liberated. I feel empty.
Aside from the pain, I feel fine.
I have no lungs.
She collapses to the floor. Her glassy eyes watch, unblinking, yet somehow still full of anguish and fear as the two of you perish together. I suppose we were never gonna get a happy ending here, were we?
Well...
Don't let those be your final thoughts. You saved the world. That's worth something.
Can you have better final thoughts? I think it's like... Bizorble. No, that's just a random word.
I guess.
Well...
Regardless of how you feel about it, it's finally over. Thank you. Everything goes dark, and you die.
What? Chapter 3?
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of the
What the
okay,
fuck?
What the hell is that?
Okay, I was really surprised that I just got a Steam achievement too, like for God Killer. It was like, oh, get the ending. I was like, oh, cool, now we get to do it again. What in the actual fuck? Same, yeah.
I think he's upset. And what's he got to be upset about? We just killed a god.
Exactly. You heathens destroyed the most beautiful thing that ever was. Ever will be.
You're damn right we did. And you'll get over it.
That's a new guy. Okay.
Can't say I have much sympathy for you. She was bad for us and you almost got us killed. You're being too generous. He did get us killed.
Oh boy. All right. Well, that other guy's sad, but you're just kind of a dick, man.
All right, enough chatter. Got a thing I'm supposed to do, and if you don't mind, I'd like to do it without any more interruptions. Okay, great, you're listening. You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path...
This game's fucking crazy.
If your thing is telling us about the princess, don't waste your breath. We know all about her, and it's hardly a path in the woods at this point, is it? Well, this is just great. Let me cut to the chase. Clearly, you've already been here.
Yeah, this music does go hard.
Yeah, you think?
Actually, I don't think we have been here.
Dude, you are just trying to be a problem.
This is all different, isn't it?
Shit, okay, that is a good point.
Yes, precisely. And if you'd given me 2 seconds to finish my thought, I would have said that. Oh, you're actually letting me talk now. Great. If you've already been here, it means you've seen things you aren't supposed to have seen, and you know things that you aren't supposed to know. This doesn't look like a park in
What?
the woods. If reality seems distorted, it's because reality is distorted.
Oh my god. This kind of reminds me of how, like, all a Slimecicle stream actually is like, it's like I'm just broadcasting like a big pulsating meat pile, but because your brain can't really put it together, the way it sort of like interprets the sounds and like motions and things as a stream of a video. It's a little bit like that. So as soon as you know, you'll see it. So you're probably seeing it right now. Yeah, but you can still, it's okay. You can still come back.
So you knew this could happen. You knew we'd be able to restart like this. I know all sorts of things, which is why you should listen to me.
What the fuck?
That's not really an answer. Look, if the world around you is changing, especially all the way out here, then that means you're nearing the point of no return. Whatever happens next, that's it. There won't be any more do-overs. So you'd better take things seriously.
Okay, third tries the charm. Feels like I'm being pulled in. Alright. Tell me what the fuck's happening, dude.
I can't. Anything I say at this point is far more likely to accelerate the unraveling of this place than it is to actually help you do your job. In fact, I probably shouldn't have even said that.
The unraveling of this place.
I trust that if you've been here before, it means you know how dangerous she is, and that you know I'm not lying to you about her.
Okay.
Really? That's it? That's all we're getting out of you?
I'm starting to think that maybe the princess and I are trapped in this situation, and the narrator is an outside party that is getting something out of this. I don't know.
He just wants to keep things going the way they are. But we've been given a second chance to do right by her. She can build something better than this. She can build something better than us. We just have to let her do it.
I get it. You're conflicted. You've been through a lot, but I really have to be firm here. I will tell you one thing, which is that even now you are capable of stopping her and saving the world from ruin. You always have been, and you always will be. Do with that what you will.
Always will be. Okay. If I don't slay her and we hit this point of no return, what happens? Are you going to tell me?
Then what happens? Have you even been listening? It's the end is what happens. Yeah, but is there something after the end? How am I supposed to know? The end means finality. It's not like I can just peek on over to the other side and tell you what it's like there, if there even is a there.
Okay.
It doesn't matter because we're going to win.
Alright, this guy might be kind of hype after
Now
all.
that's exactly the sort of mindset I like to see. Don't let yourself be consumed with self-doubt. Don't flirt with oblivion. Just focus on the present and everything will be absolutely fine.
Okay. Alright. Maybe I just say this, yeah, like, fucking please, God, I know you're really gonna want to be stubborn, or you're really gonna want to be pathetic, and you're really gonna want to slash grovel on the ground, but please listen to me.
So what if I'm speaking my mind? It's not like I've ever really gotten a say in things.
Okay, man. You literally did. This is so much of this is because of you.
What a crock of shit. Yeah, you stabbed us last time. Repeatedly.
It didn't even work. It doesn't count.
We died. If you didn't submit to her, for all we know, that wouldn't have happened.
It's the punishment you all deserved for not listening to her.
Chat, I have no idea what wacky, wild things are going on over there in chat, but let's try and keep it. Let's try and keep it about the stream, and also no spoilers, please. No backseating. You know the usual.
Aside from our sulking friend, I don't think you have much to worry about. You're still the one in charge here, and I don't think that's ever going to change. Second he tries something, I'll put a stop to it.
Okay. Okay. Let's do it. I'm done with this. Turn around and leave, bro. The world is meat. Where are you going to go? Where are you going to go? Beef Lake? We gotta go to the cabin.
Good, we're all on the same page.
Oh, that's not right.
It isn't long before you find yourself at the end of the path, staring up at the cabin on the hill. You'll find the princess within, as I'm sure you already know. End her.
This looks like a spine. Why'd the whole world give him birth? Why'd the ground a placenta?
That's it? No final words of advice? I'd rather not waste any more time. I'm sure that any advice I'd give at this point is something you've already heard.
Okay.
If there's still a princess at the cabin, maybe we can
No, he
salvage
actually
things.
won. Oh my god.
Maybe if we just grovel and apologize, things can go back to how they were before.
We always want to do something fun on the weekends, and you always just want to grovel. Chill out, voice of the broken, please.
Oh, cut it out, will you? We need to be tough right now, and you're making it so much harder than it has to be, so stop whining.
Okay, here we go. All right.
The interior of the cabin is a place that feels long forgotten. There was once an elegance to its construction, carved marble columns holding a high arched roof, vaulted windows letting in the weak starlight.
Yeah, all because she punched me in the jaw really hard, and I was super weak about it. But not now.
But that is how it was. Now there is a growth that has overtaken it. A viscous fluid seeps from cracks in the stone walls, and it congeals into chaotic streaks of writhing nerves and wet clumps of living meat.
Ah. Aren't we all?
That's horrible. You did this.
Bro.
The only furniture of note is a pulsating pedestal, a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
You always do say that. But I already killed her. Man. You didn't mention the mirror last time either.
A mirror? There is no mirror. There's the pedestal, the blade sitting on the pedestal, and the door to the basement. Just tell us where the door is. I'd like to get back to fighting, and if you want us to kill her so bad, I'm sure you feel the same. No more messing around. I don't know what to tell you. There isn't a mirror because I would know if there was a mirror. You're either seeing things or you're confused on the definitions of door
No.
and mirror. Or you're seeing things. That seems far more likely. What are you trying to say exactly?
It's in a different style than everything too, isn't it? It's not like this. It's not the same. It's not like wavering and sketchy.
He thinks we've lost it, that we're succumbing to madness, that something in us has
I don't know.
broken.
That's an unnecessarily melodramatic way to describe a hallucination, but sure. I'm not going to waste time arguing with any of you. It went away after we touched it last time. Let's just do it again.
Let's not touch it, right? Let's approach the mirror.
You step forward and approach the door to the basement, hesitating before you open it. As if you don't see it. You really don't, do you? How strange. It really is just like last time. Are we really hallucinating? Why here? Why now?
Smash it. Smash it to pieces. It's the only thing keeping us from her.
Okay, tier 3.
Don't you want to know what we'll see in there? We won't be able to see anything if we smash it. Nah, I'm with him on this one. Smash it! Let's get violent already.
Okay. I'm gonna turn down the music just a little bit. I think it's just a tad loud.
Do whatever you want with it. The mirror isn't real, so how you handle it doesn't.
Maybe a little more. I don't know why it's that loud. Wipe the mirror clean. Yeah, sure.
You reach forward and drag your hand across the door leading to the basement.
Yes.
As if on command, it slowly slides open, scraping against the stone
know I'm not
floor,
gonna be able to
its
lift this.
ancient hinges moaning as it reveals the dim path ahead. Why am I not surprised?
We forgot the
Step
code!
forward
Shit, what
into
about the no? Hey, princess.
The stairs
Kinda
leading
thought I'd
down
get
to the
another chance to
basement
take
are
that
at once
knife.
both narrow and
Okay.
grandiose. The high vaulted ceiling stretches up into a gloom beyond your sight, while walls wet with tumorous growths press in uncomfortably at your sides. You feel both unprotected and trapped, at once exposed and claustrophobic.
We're gonna need to respec. Wait, fist build.
The air is thick, its odor an oppressive violence. The metallic scent of fresh blood twisting with the nauseating embers of charred remains. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Alright. Good thing I aced bashing 202.
Her voice,
Because
a
it's time.
bellowing rage, roars up the stairs.
Oh, fuck.
Was severing the tendons of my ascension not enough for you? Was it not enough to rend my divine heart?
I'll get back. Can I get back to you on that in a second? I left my knife at home.
Come, see the horrors you've wrought upon my flesh, and feel my hands set upon your throat.
Okay. Oh. No.
She's so angry with us. Why? Why did you desecrate her?
Oh my
Why
God,
couldn't
this guy.
I stop you?
You've got to stop thinking about her like that. It isn't doing anyone any good. She's not some untouchable god. She's an abomination. And we're going to put an end to her once and for all.
Well, I'd sure love to, man. But I
Whatever she is
did a
now
little oopsie.
is our fault. If she's an abomination, then what does that make us?
It doesn't matter what we are. She needs slaying, and we've got the means to do it, so let's get a move on.
Pure waffling from voice of the yapper, guys.
If I might interject, you didn't make her into an abomination. She's always been what she is. It's why you're here, and it's why your task is so important.
Okay. Let's go.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. The chamber's walls are painted in blood.
Okay, that's actually
a
kind of
deep,
badass. I'm not even gonna
sickening
lie.
red that drips down in clotted streams onto the charred corpses that make up its floor. This place reeks of torment, of ripped
That's, like,
skin
objectively
and
so
burning
sick.
bone. The princess stands in its center, muscles flayed and bare and weeping, draped in a tattered dress of her own skin. Her heart beats from its place in her open chest.
Okay. Do I still have time to maybe go upstairs?
Do you know what I'm going to do to you?
Yes?
There's not so much a moment of hesitation before she steps forward. Her chains pull taut, holding fast as she strains against them. The cuff around her wrist digs deeper into her skin. Blood drips from the place where metal meets flesh. And then, with a nauseating sound for
Oh,
skin tears,
God!
it plops to the ground, and she pulls her red, glistening arm free from her bindings.
Oh, shit. She degloved. Ah!
She is loose, and she is coming for you.
I left the knife upstairs.
Let her end it. It's the punishment you all deserve for what you did to her. It's the punishment I
fuck.
deserve for letting it happen.
Oh, fuck.
Screw that. We can win. We've done it before and we'll do it again, only this time we'll make it out the other side. Hell, she's practically done most of the work for us. We don't even have a weapon.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. I refuse to go out any way that isn't kicking and screaming.
Pop, pop, pop. Bam. The old 1-2 punch got on the head. Please just listen to me. I'm sorry, okay? Fight back. Let her end you. What happened to you is pretty fair, right? Hey! Like, what's your deal?
Time happened. You happened. But none of that matters. We're together again, and I'll have my pound of flesh.
You'll need more than a pound.
She bounds across the
Oh,
room, her
shit.
fists ready, her heart set upon your destruction.
All right, let's go.
With a horrifying squelch, you are unwound.
I think she hit me with a true combo.
I hope you weren't planning on dying. We're going to make this last forever.
Where?
Huh. I feel cold. I've never felt cold before.
So we are. Okay, yeah. Oh! What? True to her word, you do not die by her hand. Something has taken her away, and it's left something else in her place.
She's gone.
What the
Where did she go?
fuck?
Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Narrator's gone.
He is. Does that mean the world ended? The world didn't end. We're still here. Come on. We just need to keep going.
Love this guy. He's always keeping it real.
Figures the world would end and leave us with all this
Hate this guy. He's always keeping it a little, like, real but sad. Okay. I think I'm supposed to look at the mirror, boys.
Something dreadful about it. I don't think you should. Screw the mirror. We just need to find the princess.
Why is the gang so scared about
I
it?
don't want to look at us. I'm begging you, don't do this.
I'm begging you. Mirror never scared you before, man.
It's different now. It feels, I don't know, final.
Okay. Approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. I'm a weird bird thing, right? Time for you to see what's in it. It's you. You are alone in a place that is empty. It's quiet here. Proceed to the cabin. You're at the cabin. Approach her.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
Okay. Vibe has shifted. I see she's going for a lot more of a hands-on approach this time. Is this the end of the world?
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
Oh shit, stupid. How many questions do I get? What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
Nuh-uh. Solitary lights.
Thoughts without connections. A dim and nascent network. I wish to be more.
A network. Oh, shit. Okay. So is she like a collection of stories? Of the different ways this could go? I don't know what I am.
I think that you are like me. We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
Okay. So there's this guy. He's like in my noggin. It's kind of like a stream of consciousness, except I don't have one. Usually I just think like water, 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 food, food, pee, nest. But he makes like big sentences. Do you know who that is?
You are the only thing I have ever known.
Well, that's kind of sweet. Sorry though.
The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
What the fuck? Whoa, okay. Alright. The gift of a fragile vessel?
Yes. Nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond. Perspectives to make my own.
Okay.
This one is desecration. She placed the weight of her agony on you, yet it is she who unwound herself. But there is passion and empathy in her misery.
Desecration.
She will make for a burning heart.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Do not mourn her. She has finally found peace.
What the hell? You're not the princess, huh? I don't know, are you?
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
Well, that makes a lot of sense. That's a pretty good question.
You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
Oh, God, oh, fuck, it's a free will. Oh, shit, I'm a bird. It makes sense. It's like a cage. Oh, God damn it. Okay, alright. Time to make rash judgments. Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here? Don't think so, but I can ask.
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
Okay. Do we know each other? Probably not, right? Because this thing just started existing. Do we know each other?
You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you.
Do you know about the worlds beyond this place? Like my little tiny pocket dimension that I stream from? My little box? The basement, the viewer's basement I happen to be in right now?
I know only that they are.
Okay. Let her out of there! Give her back! Why would I say... She's kicked the shit out of me. You know what? Let her out of there. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. What happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to.
Creature of perception.
Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
And perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Well, who the fuck is the narrator? I'm not really worried about killing her, right? Yeah, well, you know, is it weird that I just would totally go along with this? Yeah, chat. The idea I think is that this new entity is basically claiming this kind of story, and it's literally said it's a heart. So I think the entity is building itself. You know, maybe using those pieces of the story as a metaphor for building its own body. But the question is, yeah, right? Like, if this happened to me, I'd be like, dude, fuck yeah, eldritch entity that was just born. Hell yes. Makes sense to me. I would love to help. Are you gonna end the world, though?
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
I guess that's a perspective, but not really an answer.
How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated.
Well, I guess it's really just a question of, do I want to help birth an eldritch god? And the answer is fuck yes.
She asks
Let's
that I tell you
let's-
to remember her.
Let's do it. Oh, that's kind of, well, probably not in a sweet way, because we did kick the shit out of each other for like 50 minutes.
You won't.
Damn.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin.
This game's fucking
And in the basement of that
crazy.
cabin
Okay.
is a princess.
Okay.
You're here to slay her.
And here we're back at the beginning. Let's try and learn some more about the narrator, I think. Maybe she only wants to end the world because she's locked up.
While I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock. Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up. And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation. Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that.
If the princess leaves the cabin. Okay.
It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything. Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
Well, who put her in the basement, bud? Who did that? Who did that? Can't someone else do this?
Unfortunately, you're the only one who can pull this off. I don't make the rules. I wish I did, but I don't.
Okay. Well, who the fuck does in that case? Alright. I have so many questions. I'm very interested. Viva la Revolution is crazy. You know what? I'm gonna be a bitch. I'm just gonna be like snarky. Thanks for telling me what to do. Yeah, appreciate
Don't
it.
mention it. It's all part of the job.
Fuck! Oh no!
You
I
make
was
your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess.
Slash S! Slash S!
A warning before you go any further.
Okay.
She will lie,
Yep.
she will cheat,
Yep.
and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
I'm gonna like just play this honestly.
We're not
This
going to
time,
go through
like-
with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Okay. Proceed into the cabin. Bro did not pick up on the social cues yet. I didn't put
The
in
interior of
parentheses
the
ironic
cabin
at
is
the end, so it
almost
doesn't matter.
entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor of the blade is your implement.
I know this. I'll need it if I want to do this right. But do I want to do it right? Nah. Let's just fucking talk to her. Let's
The
just
door
talk
to
to
the
her.
basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Is that a different It's so weird. That feels different. What?
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life.
Oh, it's all perspective, isn't it? So because I've changed how I approach this, he sees it how he wants to.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous
What?
game by coming here
Is
unarmed.
she gonna be a different person? Hey, I think I'm maybe here to slay you.
You must have the wrong address.
Oh, my bad.
Great job. You've given away the element of surprise. Good luck, hero. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone?
Let's try and approach this neutrally, okay? All right,
I
mister?
am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Somewhere in the middle, boys. Somewhere in the middle.
Hi. You were joking about coming to kill me, right? Do you think you could get me out of these chains?
Okay, so here's the thing. Let's just talk up a little bit. Let's talk a little bit.
Okay.
This seems like a normal thing. What's your name? That seems like a good place to start.
Oh.
She pauses, carefully formulating her words
know?
before she responds.
Okay.
You can address me as Your Royal
Nope.
Highness. Or you can just call me Princess if Your Royal Highness is too formal.
You don't know.
Is Princess her name or her title? What if it's both? Could you imagine being named Princess?
Yeah, well. My parents named me Charlie Slimecicle, so yeah, it's a little better. So is Princess your name?
Like I said, you can call me Princess if you'd like.
Okay, doesn't really help.
I'm sorry, I've been down here so long, I guess I've just forgotten. I must have a name, though. Everyone has a name.
What's my name?
Okay, that's weird. She hadn't even thought to pick a name for herself. Hopefully you're starting to see that she can't be trusted. Go back upstairs, get the blade, and slay her before it's too late.
Well, what's my, I don't really know anything about you. I wasn't kidding when I said I was sent here to kill you, yeah, apparently. Let's see what we got. You're barely gonna end the world. Isn't that crazy?
Is that why they threw me down here?
Who's they?
But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think.
She seems pretty honest.
I don't remember much about it, to be honest.
I'm sure she won't become a dark god.
I've been
and
down
rip
here
my
for
spine out.
so long.
Okay.
That's... How long has she been locked away?
Did they tell you how I'm supposed to end the world?
I was hoping you'd tell me, maybe. That'd be great.
I don't know how to destroy the world, if that's what you're getting at.
I do. And then it would just fall apart.
I believe her.
100% of my power. Oh my god, dude, come on. You are just like the Yapper right now.
She doesn't have to know how to destroy the world to be capable of doing it.
At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust.
All right, hang on. You're taking some heavy strides right now.
Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why. I don't trust that. And I don't think you do either, or you wouldn't have come down here to talk.
Well...
She has a point. We're talking like this for a reason.
I guess I don't remember anything canonically. Oh, yeah, maybe. Okay, so now you did your turn. Now I'm gonna gaslight you.
So this shouldn't be about what I'd do if I got out of here, or me saying the right thing to convince you to save me.
Well, it is a little bit.
This is about how messed up this whole situation is. This is my life we're talking about.
Okay, all right. You are in a, well, you can at least illuminate why you're down here in a cabin.
Do you really think I can even end the world? Why would I even want to?
I don't know, there's a lot of questions. There's not a lot of things ending in periods.
We both know that if there's people we can't trust in this situation, it's whoever locked me down here.
Why is that?
And it's whoever sent you here. And those two groups are probably one and the same.
I don't know.
Don't let her turn the tables here. This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person, and a subjugating monarch, no less.
Ah, subjugating monarch. All right. I don't know anything about you. If I'm the first person you've seen in a while, what have you been eating or drinking? That's a pretty good question. Do people come and give you stuff?
I don't see what that has to do with anything.
Just curious.
This is the only time this is ever going to happen, but I agree with the princess. That's hardly relevant.
Is it?
Okay, but actually, what has she been eating? She has to eat, right?
Huh. I don't like this. I'm in a fucking twisted narrative. Yeah, I don't know anything about you. Goddamn.
Of course I'm locked up down here for a reason. I don't actually know what that reason is, but you don't just stuff a princess in a basement and throw away the key without there being some sort of an explanation, right?
You have
So
all the
hypothetical.
explanation you need, and you should know better than to trust whatever she comes up with.
Okay. You know what? I like this. I can't kill you, but I can't set you free. It's too risky. What if we just fucking hung out? I'm gonna keep you up locked down here for a little bit, at least, and then we can get to know each other. I don't know. Let's just chill maybe for a bit. Let's pump the brakes. Pump the brakes on this Ford F-150. Come on.
That seems like a pretty good compromise.
Yeah, sure.
I don't think I could bear being down here that much longer.
Okay, well, you've already done it for an indefinite amount of time.
Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out. So I'm the only one who liked that idea.
Well,
One
gotta
way
make
or
a choice.
another, I'm going to find a way out of here. It would make it easier for both of us if you'd help.
All right, intensity has upped.
But if you don't, I can promise that you'll regret that decision.
Quick.
You have to make a choice. Let's hope for all our sakes it's the right
Why
one.
are you looking at me like that? Why are you looking at me like that? Okay. What you do is based on my perception of what you're gonna do. Which means that if I trust you, you're trustworthy. And if I lock you up, you're gonna escape. And if I attack you, you're gonna attack me. So I trust you. And you're very, very not suspicious, kind eyes.
You can't be serious.
Thank you. Thank you. You won't regret this, I promise.
There's no way I could be wrong about this.
You're making a huge mistake.
It's based, and I'm
No.
based.
I think you're doing the right thing.
Okay, here we go.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
Yeah, says you.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Say they're weak and sad and scrawny, and then I'm huge and muscular, narrator. Please, Sam. Say I chulk.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs.
Okay.
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
Or would they? I did not expect to get this invested in this game. This is actually really good. And if there isn't a key, do you have any other ideas? Couldn't hurt.
Maybe there's some way to break the chains?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Or if that doesn't work, I guess we can always cut me out of them.
Well, let's try not to do that.
She offers the suggestion with almost complete nonchalance. If we were stuck down here long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out if it meant we could finally be free.
Get out of my head. Stay on the track. Stay on the track. Stay on the track. Her perception, my perception. Her perception, my perception. Lock
You
in,
attempt
lock
to
up.
make your way
Bam.
out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut.
Fuck.
You hear the click of a lock sliding into place. Is someone else here?
Try
You
the door.
try the door, but but it's locked from the outside.
It's you, motherfucker, you're in here! Let me out of here!
Your shouts and pleas are met with silence.
Okay.
You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
Oh, says you. Fine. Fine.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to.
Didn't feel like it, and my hands are very sweaty.
Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
It's really not that much of a mess. Like, it could be so much worse.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Oh shit, I didn't think about that. Oh fuck.
There's a slight panic rising in the princess.
We're gonna fucking die! We're gonna fucking die, please! You gotta get me out of
Just
here!
get out of these
You gotta
chains.
get me
I
out
know
of
we could force our way out of
You
here
gotta
together.
help me, please! God help! Please, I don't wanna die! I don't wanna...
She barely hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
Fucking Jesus Christ!
As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal. It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now.
Okay, narrator, you really want me to do that?
Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
It's wolf rules. It's wolf rules. It's wolf rules. It's wolf rules. It's wolf rules.
Fine. Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on
Why
the
is she so
princess's
okay
arm,
with it?
just
Why is she
above
so
the
okay with it?
unyielding chain binding her to this place.
Yeah, there's no way to break that chain up.
You cut into her flesh.
Yeah.
The blade is sharp, and it takes little
She
effort
really
to crack
doesn't give
through
a
the
shit.
bone of her
She
arm.
really does not give a shit.
Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit. She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal.
Nope, she's cool with it.
No, she didn't. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours,
Oh, well, this is
blood
nice.
from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground.
Oh. You need a band-aid. Spider-Man or Elsa?
How is she
It
still
is time.
smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
She's just quirky like that?
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Okay.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I can't just let her escape into the world.
Oh?
As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade.
Oh, shit.
Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
What are you doing?
Nuh-uh. Slay the princess, slay the princess, slay the princess, slay the princess. Warn her. Let's do that one.
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
Sorry, the British gene is activated.
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart.
I'm sorry about what
The
I've done.
princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect.
Thank you, I'm a weird bird thing.
Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
Oh, come on, she's got such kind eyes, though. So, princess, resist. Okay, let's resist.
The blade. Move the blade.
I don't feel like it. I don't feel like it.
As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
Okay.
We both know this isn't
You
you.
really shouldn't come that close right now, though.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What are you doing?
Okay, alright, no, please put that down.
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
Wait, hang on, could you just put that down for a sec? Because right now it sort of seems like you're in a stabbing
She
position.
plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew.
Alright.
It is,
Okay.
but you aren't dead yet.
Nope.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, no, I think you just slipped on something. I think you just slipped.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake.
I think you just slipped.
For her sake? don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone.
Look, she made an oopsie.
Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
Ow.
I'm sorry.
She's really sorry, though. She's really sorry. She didn't mean it.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she? Apparently not, though it doesn't matter how sloppy her knife work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. We all misclick every once in a while.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks.
Bye-bye.
It can't just end like this, right?
Kinda seems like it will.
Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice.
Oh, but she seems so sad
over.
about it. All right. Slime me later.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Truly will be my last words on this earth. Don't care where I am. Don't care who I'm with. Chapter 2, The Damsel.
You're on a path in the woods,
Okay.
and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to
That we
slay her.
know.
If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Oh, you're in for it now,
My
buddy.
tricks? What on earth are you talking about? We just met for the first time.
Okay.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Just thinking this.
Yes, he didn't approve of us last
Oh,
time,
hello.
did he? If we're going to save our beloved, we'll have to be sneaky about it.
Our beloved? Yes, you'll have to be very sneaky about your intentions if you're going to try and save the princess.
This
Ah, so all of the cards are on the table. Then you should know that we and the princess are in love, and the four of us will be foiling any and all assassination attempts you've got in the works.
Let's fucking go,
We'll
dude.
see about that. Whatever you do, just be sure to ignore him specifically. Sounds like he's the sort who'd sacrifice the whole world for a peck on the cheek.
What can I say? A world without love is a world that isn't worth saving.
Yeah, 4. They're referring to me as an entity too. Why should I bother doing anything if he can just... It's true, why should I do anything if you can just take over?
Those are two very different questions, but fine, I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. You died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
You were the one who did us in, villain.
Well, not you in the literal sense, but you did everything you could to stop us from rescuing her. Oh, I wonder why. Maybe it's because the entire world was at stake. No lone princess is worth that price.
I beg to differ.
I'm not going to argue with you. I'm just going to take a deep breath and assume that whoever is making the decisions here has the common sense to ignore your protestations. Anyway, I believe your second
right.
question was, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences. What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. You forced the princess to kill us, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to
I wonder
me.
what's going to be different this time.
Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely? If it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died?
Uh-oh, the world
Do you think the
ended?
people there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would?
She would never. She's a perfect angel that you cruelly imprisoned as part of some convoluted, dastardly scheme.
Alright, this guy's funny. I kind of want to keep him around.
Convoluted. I don't know how this premise could be any more simple. Princess bad, stop her, save everyone.
Okay. Proceed to the cabin.
A warning
Oh.
before you go any further.
Yes.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Yeah.
We already told you we're not playing along with your little game. It's your lies that can't be trusted. Her beauty is the only thing in the world we can believe in.
No, dude. The voice of the wretched or whatever was a tier 3. This bro is a tier 4.
I think we've already been over this. I'm pretty sure he just likes the sound of his own voice.
He has infinite channel points.
I do, but I also speak from the heart. My passions are too...
Sure, yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better kept quiet. Don't pay their bickering any mind. Focus on the task ahead.
The voice of the smitten is just the Twitch chat. She could do no wrong. The narrator is untrustworthy and an unreliable narrator. She has kind eyes.
The interior of the cabin is clean and elegant, its stone walls draped in fine threaded tapestries, a prison befitting a royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Get that a lot. The mirror is still there. Let's just approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall.
Same thing.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope there was a mirror a second ago.
It's still there this time.
And now it's gone. Pity. We could have a feather out of place and now we'll never know. We can't gallantly sweep her off her feet if we have a feather
what the
out of
fuck?
place.
It did not disappear. Oh, it did. Shit.
Very different.
Is it? I can't say I was paying much attention to the scenery last time.
Had my eyes locked on the prize.
Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally... So focus...
Alright, here we go. Not taking the knife. We're locking in.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an intricate stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight, but it's still a stone basement.
Because
If the
I
princess
was
lives
welcoming.
here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
I love the art style of this game.
A soft voice carries up the stairs.
My dear!
Hello? Is someone there?
I've come
Her
to
voice.
rescue you!
It's somehow even more beautiful than last time. I can hear wedding bells already.
Okay.
I've held my tongue till now, but you're taking this a little too far. We barely even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this. Yes,
I'm
for
coming,
everyone's
sweetie
sake,
Pookie!
you're not in love. Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation.
Your
You walk down the
gaslighting is my
stairs and
favorite
lock
part
eyes
of you.
with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall.
Nothing compared to our love.
My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment.
You know she can't hear you, right?
She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit.
Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Oh my god.
Did you hear that? She said we're dashing.
Dashing to the chapel to be wed?
And she called us a hero. Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it? Waiting for you to come back. I didn't want to believe your ravings back in the woods, but this is next to incontrovertible evidence. You've been here before.
That's right, villain, and you killed us. Well, she killed us. Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty.
She didn't even know how to do it.
And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done.
What?
What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time.
Dude, I kind of don't know. I sort of want to get hitched and also birth an eldritch entity a little
Now,
bit.
hold on. If she actually ended a world, are you sure we want to do this? Are you sure we want to rescue her?
I didn't see it.
We never saw a world end, and now I'm even more certain that we must chase our heroic and romantic destiny than I've ever been. I shan't let anyone convince us otherwise.
Why are we listening to the scientists?
Are you listening to him?
Follow your
He's
heart.
lost it. Don't let him distract you. Just do your job.
And you know what they say? If you do what you love, you'll never work a day in your life. I'm coming! What does it say? You kill me and it hurt a lot. Why did you do that? That's pretty fair. Oh. Okay, no, she isn't. I didn't bring a knife. Do I have to cut you out again? I'm gonna ask.
I'm okay with whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm off again.
We won't be laying a finger on her perfect wrists, and indeed, we won't even have to. Do you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her right out with no harm done.
Do I have my pocket Vaseline?
No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains.
Yes, I can.
Why are you two arguing over the logistics of slipping her hand out of her shackles? She just said she'd be okay with any idea we came up with. Am I the only one here who thinks that's
Completely
weird?
normal.
She didn't care last time. Why should she care this time? That's our stoic, smiling
Completely
angel.
normal.
No, you're right. It's extremely bizarre behaviour and further evidence that she's a monster who's not to be trusted. So go ahead and slay her.
Completely normal. Completely normal that she's responding to me exactly the way. Narrator. Oh, somebody here to kill you. Took over my body. It was extremely unfair.
If
It's
another
true.
version of me was pushed to such drastic action, it was for good reason.
That's okay. You were just doing your best, and that's all that matters.
Why the fuck did the narrator... Oh, I see. Okay, I understand. They're all internal voices, and then my choices are the real voice that I do.
She took that in stride. To a surprising extent. An almost unsettling extent, actually.
I actually forgot to read that.
That's because she's perfect.
Oh, right, that sounds good to
Do you
me.
think she has someone like him telling her what to do?
Don't worry about it.
She doesn't. There's no one else like me.
All right.
I think he's right, because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him, always trying to drive her to violence.
What happened after I died is a pretty good question.
You died, and now we're talking.
Okay. What? But before we start talking.
I don't know. Was I supposed to have ended the world? Would that have made you happy?
Well, hang on. Because we'll be able to find out if she can end the world. If we say yes.
Isn't that just like our darling princess? She wants to make us happy. My heart melts further with every word that passes through her beautiful lips.
Oh my
Are you
goodness.
listening to her? That's a confession.
No, it's a confession, you say? Well, then both of our loves are true. I have no feelings one way or the other. Okay. She responds to what we do. So if we are completely neutral, she'll be neutral, which means she won't take action towards it. Maybe I say I don't want the... Okay, maybe not.
Then I didn't end the world.
What? Well, okay.
See? She didn't confess anything. She is innocence itself.
Not so sure.
No, she checks out to me. Why'd you do that?
I'm sorry. Didn't you want me to?
Did we?
Kind of would have preferred a different
We
solution.
warned her of the cruel forces seizing our body. That's practically telling her to kill us. She is our beloved, and she made the choice to free us of our misery, to show us mercy and make the best decision for everyone.
God bless
She
America.
made the best decision for her. Don't be so quick to assign kindness. You're just opening yourself up to manipulation.
Good for her. All right, let's
No.
rescue her.
I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, I'll... You'll what? Take over our body and force us to try and kill her? I would if you had a weapon. Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought.
Oh shit, I'm so dead.
You wouldn't.
Yeah, dude. I've been here before.
I would. I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her? You approach the princess and gingerly slide her hand from her
They're so
bindings.
They're so small.
That
They're
shouldn't
so
have worked.
dainty.
I'll be
They're
damned.
so dainty. They're so
We're
small.
doomed.
They're so
I
small and
can't
dainty.
believe it. But I guess I have to.
Pocket Vaseline comes in clutch. I'm just so wet. I'm just so constantly wet and damp, slippering and sliding around. Just so moist.
I told you. There's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
God damn.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, well, we'll see what happens.
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace.
He's so pissed. He's so
If only
pissed.
you had a weapon, one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade would be buried in her back and everyone out there would be saved.
She's pretty happy though.
Luckily for Mr. Romance, we don't have a weapon.
There you go.
Who needs a weapon when we have the power of love on our side?
I'm a fucking bird.
What do we do now?
I don't know. Want to go to Five Guys and end the fucking world? What do you want to do?
Let me guess. End the world?
That'd be kind of funny.
Spoken with the rank cynicism of someone who has never felt love in his heart.
All right, I'm ready. I'm ready for it.
I don't actually know. Nobody's ever asked me what I wanted before.
Well, what do you want to do?
She doesn't even know what she wants. You may have had her all wrong. What if this whole thing is just a misunderstanding? What if she doesn't want to end the world? You're so gullible. Is the only thing you've ever doubted the actual truth?
I think I want to leave. And I think...
Uh-huh.
The princess closes her eyes in deep reflection.
Okay. All right. I'm ready. And I'm ready to do it with you.
And then she shrugs.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
What? Do you want to end the Tell me what you want to do.
I just want to make you happy.
What?
She
So-
can't just want to make us happy. It makes sense to me. That's all I want for her, so of course she'd want the same for us.
Princess? Why are your eyes so large? Do you want to end the world?
Are you seriously asking me that?
Oh, we've been over this one. No, I do not want to end the world.
Well, that's great. Well, I want you to make me unhappy. But what will make you happy?
I just want to make you happy.
There must be something you want.
I just want to make you happy.
You have to want something more, right? Oh god. Oh god, oh god.
Okay, I'll find something else to want if that makes you happy.
No.
Is it just me, or does it feel like we're alone right now? Like we're the only ones here?
No way. She went from PewDiePie Day 100 drawing to PewDiePie Day 10. Peaky Bear, come back! You don't get the chance to ask another question, nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns.
No. She was our perfect match.
Well, fuck.
She's gone.
Well, she didn't really have much.
Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
It's gonna be okay. Oh, it's just the voices that forget, huh? What the actual fuck?
but it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything. Yes, I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and preen for a while? That can't hurt, right?
Well, the gaslit becomes the gaslight. It's okay, I'll see you on the other side.
Okay. If you say so, we'll trust you. She'll be there waiting for us. I just know it.
Don't even worry about it, guys. Don't even worry. Gaze into your reflection. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You've grown. You find yourself in the long quiet. Proceed to the cabin. You're at the cabin. Okay, you honestly, you can take this one.
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement.
I don't really. You can honestly.
I
I
am
don't know if you
more
can have
than
this
I
one.
was
This one kind of was
before.
freaking me out a little bit. Weirdly, more than like the like god without skin. I don't know. So you can have
Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
I'm growing too. What does it feel like to change like this?
Eyes close in reflection.
Uh-huh.
Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. There are contradictions, conflicts in my nature, and there are familiarities that bind everything together.
Okay.
It feels correct. This is what I need to be. This is the only path forward.
Really though? Oh, I can't do the same things. What do you want me to bring next time? What are your thoughts on this one?
This
Cheers.
one is soft and delicate. You molded her to love you, and she'll make for a gentle heart.
I molded her to love. Okay, so it is kind of how I thought.
Do not mourn her. She has served her purpose.
I won't. She was freaking me out. Okay. How many more vessels do I need to bring you?
If I am to be an ocean, you have nurtured me into a pond. My waters are shallow and murky, and I yearn for more perspective. You will have your rest in due time, and I am sorry for the burdens I place on you.
When this is done, do you know what you want to do?
With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be, and every exploration yields new and complicated truths.
Pretty vague
What
answer.
I will be is different than what I am.
Pretty
What
vague
I am
answer.
is different from what I was. I cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed.
Well, I guess that's what it is to be.
But in this moment, all I want is to know myself and to know you.
All right. You've been kinder to me than anyone else. Well, she was pretty kind, but you know. Let's see. I don't want to hurt you, but the more times I go back, the worse I fear things will be. It's probably true.
The vessels are shaped by memories of you, but they are drawn to the edge of the long quiet. To them, you are a gate to something more, and you are something more than that, too. But they are only thoughts and perspectives. They are not me.
I love the amount of artists in chat. Like, holy shit, look at those hands. Look at those grippers. Goddamn. I can't even imagine though. How fucking long that must have taken to do.
The wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart. Without them, I would be as I was before. I would be alone and without sensation. I could not feel the joy of having you by my side, for I would not know your absence.
Don't really want to kill the Eldritch being, but I might have to. You're the same as you were before. How much have you changed when I've gone back? Yeah.
Those paths lead to worlds you've already seen, and to perspectives I have already made my own.
Okay.
They are useless to us now,
Okay.
inaccessible.
Why?
The only paths of value are those that are yet untread.
Why are they inaccessible? Pookie Bear. Why can we not access them? Why? You've been kinder to me. Oh, yeah, why? Because I'm feeding you people.
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me.
I think I'm feeding you people. Attack the entity? Why? What if I don't want to bring you any more vessels? What if I just want to wait here forever?
Then we will remain here as we are now. Barely finished. Damp. Cavernous.
Okay.
If you need time, then I'll wait with you.
I think this is just something that... Wait forever.
You are as I am now, and forever is a long time to remain undone. I am not you, but I know that I would return before forever was finished.
Probably will. Forever is a long time.
What textures will you weave for yourself to occupy forever? Will you place the images of you and I into a box for safekeeping?
I'm just thinking it through.
If you close that box, will you become another you in another world? An imaginary pattern repeating itself until it can no longer bear the weight of its hand-drawn cage?
All right. How meta are we
You'll
getting?
always come back to the box, because you'll always want to know what it means to be you. I will be here waiting by your side until you're ready to return to mine.
Okay. The game closed. Damn, that's actually cool as shit. Well, Chad, in honor of my decision, we all have to stay here on this stream forever! Yay! Yay! How's that? Does that sound fun for everyone? Does that sound fun? Yeah! Whoa, forever! Never stop, never stop. Infinite Slimecicle, infinite slime. Okay, ready? Here we go, everyone. 3, 2,